telling you the truth when I step into the booth. It's
Here in Milwaukee, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boo. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
But I turned them to W, so I'm winning it. Yeah, I'm really on a grind. 247-365. And you know what it's like. 247-365. Hustling, really, man, I gotta get mine. 247 to the 365. So what you know about life? 24/7 to the 36.
First pitch coming your way next. Getting the nod on the mound, Brandon Woodruff. What do you have on him?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
All right, ready to go here. Here's Alex Bregman. And away we go here in Milwaukee.
Wow, Boo. First pitch of the night, and looks like the strike zone's a little small.
That one fouled off.
Ball, that's inside.
And that's downstairs. And now it's 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Bush matched a homer in his last game. Just underway here in Milwaukee. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. In the dirt. Two now. Just missed.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Big time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
So here's Horner now. In the dirt, but kept close. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Man at second. Late swing fouled off. Line drive. And that's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Tripled yesterday. That was his only hit. He was 1 for 4.
Hey!
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the second game of the series. That's in there. And it's 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Hey!
Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Base hit into center field. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Hey!
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Two on, 2 outs.
Hey!
It's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. The 0-2. Sizzling on its way to the outfield. Horner flies around third, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Terang tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Brewers coming to bat. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here in Milwaukee, and on the hill today, Matthew Boyd. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2. Oh and 2 now.
Outside, that's a ball.
Stays alive. Here's a 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. In the 6th spot for them in this one, Sal Frelick.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot. I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
Now the 0-1. Out towards left center. Alcantara has a beat on it. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Jackson.
So up next, Jackson Chourio. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Outside with the breaking ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Ball
that
3.
One missed. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three-two. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and they're down 2-0. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Digging in, number 17.
Ball, that's upstairs.
The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
That one ripped, but foul. The count 2-1. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first.
No, he's
but he
in there.
beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
It's a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. First
Ball.
pitch misses.
Hey!
Alcantara wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. Here's a 1-1. Base hit center field. Frelick hustles to get it in, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. And now the 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike two.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
0-2 now. Inside, almost got him. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. Fights it off. He'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Runners at first and second with one gone.
0-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
No.
Tough spot right here. A
Inside.
couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out.
That's
And foul ball. Tap back to the mound. The throw to second.
He's out.
Over to first. Safe.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Here's Nico Horner. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
Yeah.
I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at-bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there.
It's a
That's
big
ball two.
opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 2 outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's a 2-2. This one in the air right field. That's a base hit as a run scores. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Ball 1.
Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Kyle Harrison, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. 2 on, 2 outs. Hit on the ground to the right side. A dive, he's got it. And very nicely done for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the inning, Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
In the air, right field, brings it in, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him. 2 gone.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Sal Frelick. In the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throws to second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Batting seventh, the third
Great
baseman,
effort
number
out there
13,
as he tries to reach and haul this one in, but just can't extend far enough. I think it started with a bad read off the bat, which led to a bad jump, bad angle, and that cost him right there. Extra bases.
Man on second, 2 down.
Nope. Ball 1.
That clips the corner.
Let's go, Luis.
Man at second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail it here 3-0.
Don't gas me up, seen too many folks get evaporated. Fade away with no baskets made, and that's tragic, ain't it? Recipe for disaster, waiting your eggs in one basket breaking. That's why I got 2 clicks on the side like an Apple payment. I'm brighter than the golden arches. Oppenheimer rhyming, ain't no CGI.
New inning getting started, and here comes Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the 0-2. Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Kelly getting the starting catcher, batting 6th in today's lineup. And his on-base percentage this season is right around .360. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
All over that one right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Matt Shaw now at the plate.
Nope.
The 1-0. This one in the air right field, and
that
that is a foul ball. Man at first, one away. And that's in there at the knees.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
That misses.
That's out.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Let's go Brewers!
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Kelly off of first with 2 away. And that is out of play. Got him looking. Out number 3. Cubs lead 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Wait a minute, we all just need a minute. The party been started, we all just need to finish. If I buy a chain, I'm doing it by myself. And I'ma get a pennant that say I'm independent. I'm a big man. You couldn't kick it with me even with a kickstand. Oh, you got big ideas? Well, I got a big plan. And I only take it up with the big man. This evolution will be televised. And I'm going now with a bang.
Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And the 0-1.
Ball 1. Ball, that's off the plate.
Got him. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop to his knee, the throw, but it's not in time, base hit.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. This is Bryce Terang. Fly to left his first time.
Ball, that's down.
And the 1-0. Foul ball there. Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy. And that is in for a strike. And a count 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Out front, rip foul. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Pitch gets away. Terang up to second, runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got two runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere. 2 on, 1 out.
This one in the air right field. Can't get there. 1 run will score. The throw in. He's in safely at second as 2 runs score on the play.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, inside.
One out, the runner at second here in the last half of the third. Ripped, but it curls foul. And at second. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive.
That's
Ball
a
two.
really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Comes the 2-2. That one the other way. Base hit. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 3-3. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Swing and a ground ball, flips it, there's one, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So they get 3 and draw even. On to inning number 4. All tied up at 3 apiece. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the left fielder, Kevin Alcantara. There's the strike.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
The 0-2.
Ball. Down.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
The third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
Bregman takes downstairs. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Hard hit, right side. Vaughn steps on the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The Cubs, the first baseman, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit.
Here we go, Brewers, here we go.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. We're midway in the 4th. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here in Milwaukee, ready to go, bottom 4. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers.
Yelich.
Liner caught at second. 1 pitch and 1 out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Now, 3 wins.
Ball.
The 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Out number 2.
Up next for the Brewers, the third baseman, number 13.
Luis Rengifo up now for the Brewers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Two down, nobody on. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Softly hit to third.
Get there.
Inning over. 4 innings in the books. Tied 3-3. Back here at American Family Field. We talked at the top about how dominant these aces have been. Today has been a different story. Not the stats we're used to seeing.
Yeah, Boog, it's been surprising. These two usually set the tone, but today the hitters have been calling the shots.
That clips the corner.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Way inside.
Ball, that's out.
And a 2-1 on the way. Now one missed. This one in the air, center field. Terang settles underneath it. 1 away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. And that skips into dirt. Battling here as he fouls it away. Rip towards third. In time to Vaughn. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson stands in. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. And another ball. That's in there. That's strike one.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
2 down, nobody on. That's ball 4. Trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Brandon Woodruff won't go any further. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Kyle
Brewers,
Harrison comes on now.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Nope, outside.
Here's a 1-1. Left field. And it stays fair. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a blue pit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Next to hit, Matt Shaw.
Hey. That's a ball.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. The 1-2. And that one almost hit him.
Looks like he definitely tried to overthrow that fastball as it was left up in the zone. Take a little off, see some late life movement, and get the ball down in the zone.
2 on, 2 outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in Milwaukee, we head to the bottom of the 5th. David Hamilton up now for the Brewers.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Brewers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
That one at the knees for a strike. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Jackknifes out of the way. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Back to the top of the order now. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. 5 innings complete. All tied 3-3.
Get up, stand up, get things better. Nothing's gonna change if you give up. Say what?
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Number 17 getting ready to hit.
The right fielder, Tyler Austin.
Here we go, Brewers. Here we go.
Action in the pen down there. Angel Serpa, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Uribe warming up as well.
Ball. That's
Harrison,
inside.
24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2020. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 1-2. In the air, right field. Chorio going back on this one. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Check
Ball,
swing, he
that's
held
outside.
up. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Misses inside.
That's inside.
Ball 3. That one fouled hard the other way. And a payoff pitch. And there's ball 4.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, number 3, Alex.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's Alex Bregman.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good. Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Nope, that's a ball. Hey!
Just
ball
missed. Michael Busch in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. Line drive, that's a base hit. Around second, on his way to third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Up next to the Cubs.
And that knocked Bunk's hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
That's a ball.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And that one fouled off. Two on, 1 out. And that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Pulls the string with the changeup. Struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late. The Cubs with the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Line to right, base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself.
Yeah!
Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the 6th inning, William Contreras up now for the Brewers. That one hit to right. Should have this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Brewers, the right fielder, Jackson Del Rio.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Hunter Harvey up and throwing. Palencia also getting ready. Got him looking for the K. Strikeout number 8.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Vaughn in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on base.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Matthew Boyd gives way, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for
Luke Little will take over here. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Ball 1 there.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Vaughn off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. That is the inning. Brewers strand 1. Score holds at 4-3. Back here in Milwaukee, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
That's outside.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Yelich settles underneath it. And there's one away.
Up next to the Cubs, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Ball one.
Close,
ball
but
two.
called a ball. Ball 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Hey!
On the ground to third. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one.
Number 6.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
One out man at first. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Matt Shaw. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Ball that's outside.
The lefty to 1-0. That one fouled off. Swinging a foul straight back. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on.
Ball, that's down.
Now all even up. Almost got him. Payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. (3-2). So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Up next to the Cubs, the right fielder, Tyler Austin.
Nope. Ball one.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the top half of inning number 7. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's 2 down.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
2 aboard, 2 outs. So up next for Chicago, Kevin Alcantara. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Just off the outside edge. And a count 1-2. Two on, 2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging for the K. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The center fielder, number 10. Now,
replay, babe, you can come and get it. My team stay ready, we the best, don't forget it. Pick a side, no straddling in the line. You can check the score, and the numbers don't lie. Nice
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Ball one.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air to left center. Alcantara under it. One up, one down.
up next for the Brewers, the third baseman, number 13, Louis Red.
No, that's down.
The Cubbies trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Hamilton in the box again, takes a strike. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That's a ball.
Got him. That ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still down a run. It's 4-3. They turn things over to the southpaw, Angel Serpa.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
Leading off the Cubs, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for two. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing, not get beat by that pitch.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2. Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run. No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first. 2 away.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Sliced hard but foul. Bregman at third with 2 away. Slider clips the corner. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Runner stays put at third. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. So they work around the leadoff double. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Brewers 3. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Hunter Harvey.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now here's Jake Bauers, 1 for 2.
Bauers.
I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Oh, 2 now. On the ground to third. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it hits the base of the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
And now it's William Contreras, known for his late inning heroics. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
So the tying run at second. That's a strike. And the count even 1-1. Just missed. And
Ball
downstairs, Jackson Chourio in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man at second. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one is inside ball four. And I mean, oh, so close. And the go-ahead run is on base. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And fouled off. Runner edges away at second. Here's a high chopper. Bregman handles. Play made. That ends the inning. Milwaukee leads one. They still trail it here 4-3. Back here at American Family Field. We go to the ninth. And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Hey!
There's a swing and a drive. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Up next to the
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Hey! Ball.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. In for a strike, and it's 1-2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. The run scores from second, and they take a 2-run lead in the ninth.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And next for the Cubs, Matt Shaw. 0 for 3 in this one.
Yeah!
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Fights it off. He'll see another. Stays alive. One on, nobody out. A run in here at the top of the ninth. And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though. And now 2-2. High fly ball, right field. Churio under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Tyler Austin.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
1-1 now. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Kelly, the runner at second with one away. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Now he's challenging a called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Ground ball, left side. Sends it across the first, and there's two away.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kevin.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Angel Serpa won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Aaron Ashby.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Kevin Alcantara, the next to hit.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Check swing called strike. Strike one. And ball one.
That's a ball.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Runner at second, 2 down. This one in the air, right field. And that is that. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. It's now a 5-3 ball game. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Phil Maton.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Leading off for the Brewers, the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Check swing,
Inside,
no appeal. Ball one. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one outs against the fence. And a big swing of the bat. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the ninth.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets in the scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Swinging a foul out of play. Chance to swing. Now would appeal to third. No, he held up. The Cubs trying to close out a 2-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Sets him down looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick, 1 for 3.
Ball, that's out.
The tying run at the plate.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one misses. Ball 3.
And you got to wonder, with first base open, 1 out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Luis Rengifo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the tying run is on base.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab.
The batter, number 6. Shortstop, Kingpin. Hamilton.
That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
2 on, 2 outs. And now it's
Inside,
even up.
1.
Late swing, foul to the left. This could end it. That missed by a lot. 2-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. Bregman gets under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
The 5-3 final score in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I'm a rotten man, she says she want one to stay. And would you wanna walk like a champion, act like a champion? What a piece of body, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock by your entrance from